Hey guys, it's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys not only around my room, but also all of the Christmas decor. I can already hear the people that are like,
it's not even Thanksgiving.
Here's my thought process. After Christmas is over, you're like sad and you want to take down all the Christmas stuff. So you may as well start early, you know, so you have more time with it. We're just going to get right into it and you guys are going to get to see my room all Christmassy. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment if you want to, and let's get started. I feel like it makes the most sense if we start outside my room and work our way in. So outside, here's my door. I just have this cute very Merry Christmas sign hanging on the door, and then we enter. So I just showed you guys my door. This is the other side of it. I do have a full-length mirror. It's kind of dirty. I probably should have cleaned it for this video, but I didn't think of that until just now when I'm realizing how dirty it is. But disregard that. This is my full-length mirror. I use this to look at my outfits every day. It usually is much cleaner. I have this little like jingle bell thing hanging from the door. It's not really for decoration. It's more for like when I open the door or close it, it kind of like jingles. I thought that'd be cute. My homecoming dress from a couple weeks ago is hanging here for some reason. I have this Mean Girls poster on the wall. It's just like the burn book. Sorry, the lighting is like weird. I think this is slightly better. There's like still a bit of a glare from the light, but yeah, I have this. And then over here, another Christmas thing. I just have, it's literally a gift bag, but I use it as like a wall decor. I've been using it for the past like few years and I think it's cute. And then we don't need to look closely at this, but my hamper is right here in this corner as well. So that's this little corner of my room. And then if you move over here, I have this cute little sign right here, Joy, Peace, Noel. That's cute and Christmassy. And then my closet, which as always is a little bit of a mess. So here it is. I did a closet clean out at the beginning of this year, but maybe I need to do another one. But I guess I can sort of show you. So like up here, I keep my memory boxes. So here's my one from last year. I keep my seasonal decor. So right now, those bags are empty, but normally they're filled with the Christmas stuff, and then the fall stuff's over here, and the year-round stuff is over here. Then, of course, it's a closet, so I have my clothes, my dresses over here, skirts, short sleeves, long sleeves, flannels, and then down here is sweaters and sweatshirts, which I have way too many of. And on the handles, I have a Disney World bag, as well as my Taylor Swift Eras Tour bags, just hanging, because wanted to keep them for the memories. And down here I keep my swimsuits in this little bin. They normally are like pushed back further so you can't see them. We're just gonna cover them. And then this bin also under my closet is where I keep hangers. So whenever I take something down, I put the hanger in here. And then we move on to the main attraction, my bookshelf, or at least one of my bookshelves. So I'm not gonna go too in depth with this because I do plan on making a updated bookshelf tour since I rearranged my bookshelves. I usually try to do one like every year or so. Oh my gosh, wait, I forgot to turn my tree on. That's better. Okay, but I'll quickly brush through like the Christmas things on here. So up here I have a little joy sign. I have a little Christmas tree and snowman. Ew, there's hair. These are all normal, not Christmas, but I have a Life of a Showgirl CD. On my Heart Slipper series, I have a Christmas tree candle, a little fake candy cane, of course, my tree itself with some cute little ornaments, Rapunzel one, cats, reindeer, and then back here I have the sign that has Santa. It's pink and it says Slay All Day. The saying is a little bit cringy, but I thought the pink matched my room really well. And right here is where I keep my monthly list of books that I want to read. So these are all the books I want to read in December. I know it's a bit ambitious, probably won't have time to read them all, but a lot of them are like Christmas books, so I may as well display them because they're cute. And then also this little candle and these cute little Mickey and Minnie and Pluto. We move on from this section to more books. Surprise, surprise, but I'm actually going to crouch down to the floor for this. So I have two book stacks of all my like literary fiction and historical books, but then down here is my little coloring station. So I don't necessarily color on my floor, but this is where I store all the stuff because I don't have room at my desk, honestly. So I have like this bin, which I actually recently organized, so it's actually looking pretty organized. if I do say so myself. Of all my coloring books, contrary to what this might imply, I actually am not like the biggest coloring person. Like, I enjoy coloring, but looking at this, you probably think I color like every day, but honestly, I color like a couple times a month. I'll go through like phases where I'll color like so much and then like just will stop for like months and then I'll get back into it. So it really depends on what I'm feeling, but I have plenty of options to select from. I do want to get more into coloring because it's super relaxing. Like, when I am like super into it, I'll do it like every night. And next to the bin, which sits right here, is like my actual like coloring supplies. So like markers, I don't know, I have scissors and tape, more markers, colored pencils, Sharpie. And then right now I have my Christmas coloring book sitting out to kind of motivate me to actually want to color, as well as a sticker by number. And basically all of these are just all my Christmas themed ones. So those are sitting out here just to kind of like motivate me, because obviously if I'm going to color right now, I'm going to want it to be something Christmassy. So I have these right here, and it's also kind of cute, like a little pop of Christmas on the floor. Shifting back a little bit over here, I have this like bin, and inside the bin is basically just like a bunch of childhood memories and like old schoolwork and stuff. I don't know if you can hear my cat meowing in the back, but on top is where I keep my outfits for the week. So I'll just lay them out day by day. Like, I'll start here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's kind of what that is. It looks messy. I don't like the way it looks, but it stresses me out if I don't know what I'm gonna wear for the week. So we were just over here. Now we move over to this little section of my room. It kind of like cuts out, like there's this side and then there's this little like cutout. Right here is my photo wall, a bunch of printed pictures of different memories, and then on the other side of the little cutout is my desk. And then, fun fact, I used to do karate for like a long time. I don't do it anymore, but I do have my belt all the way up to my black belt displayed. We move over to my bed area. So I'll start with my little nightstand. So inside these drawers are like underwear, socks and stuff, so not gonna go in there. But on my nightstand, it looks a little chaotic, but let me point out some Christmas stuff. So I have a Christmas candle. It smells so good. I've had this for like years because I never light it. I have this, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a Christmas truck, and I put all my lip glosses in it. For fall, I had my lip glosses in a leaf, but now it's in like a Christmas one. I have a countdown to Christmas, so once it's actually December, we'll start counting down. Aquaphor, that's a necessity. Oops, that's a necessity. Ibuprofen, also a necessity. My coaster with whatever drink I'm having. Right now I have a Dunkin' coffee with this cute little koozie. My sugar pixel. I'm diabetic, so this wakes me up in the middle of the night if my blood sugar's low. Now let me zoom out so you can see my actual bed. So behind my bed I have a book wall with like Polaroids of some of my favorite shows, movies. Again, these are a little outdated, so there's some I would take down and replace with others, but I don't have the energy to do that right now. I'm focused on Christmas, not like all year round stuff, but yeah. Then my bed, my favorite place in the world. Right now it looks super, super cute and Christmassy. I have a fa la la blanket, my little Target weighted plushie. So this one's a reindeer. I named her Mallory. This one is a hot cocoa, and I didn't name him or her, but it's there. I have a snowman, snowflake, and then a holly jolly pillow, but it's reversible, so it can also be ho ho ho. And then also my squishmallow, but he's all year round. I have these like random sign chalkboard type design things on my wall. I've had those forever. They're not going anywhere. They're just there. This little cat ornament of my cat, she looks so cute. Over here we have my calendars. So this is my dry erase calendar, so I change this whenever I have like an event or something big, or even just like an album or movie release. And then up here I have a couple of my favorite albums. I have a little Let It Snow sign up there. I have our family calendar that we have every year, and then a Life of a Showgirl poster that came in the CD. These are my classics. Some of them aren't technically classics, but they're my more like intellectual books, I guess, as well as some little Christmas decor. And then more Christmas decor. I have a cookie butter truffle candle and a cute little doggy with a Christmas hat. And then another favorite part of my room, my TV. Right now I have like a Christmas ambiance on. I love having these like fireplaces or snow or something on the TV just to make it feel more cozy. And right here is where I keep my current read. So I'm currently reading Heartless Hunter and 107 Days. And underneath, as you can see, are my Christmas lights. These make me so happy. My little like everyday bin, so I keep my hairbrush, deodorant, hair ties in here that I use every day. This is just here. It's a cute little pink decor. And these are all my Sol de Janeiro candle, hand sanitizer, and then all of my perfume and lotions. As you can tell, I'm a little bit obsessed. Yeah, oh, and a little Christmas tree. Cute. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have more bookshelves over here, but they don't have too much Christmas stuff. Like they have that candle, this mug, but that's basically it. And then my fantasy shelf down here. Well, actually this whole wall is fantasy, but as you can see, to put it in perspective, it's across from the other shelf. So yeah, and then we're back where we started. So there you have it, guys. That is my whole room. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, getting a little glimpse into my room. I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!